Invictus by William Ernest Henley is a spiritual inspiration poem. This poem represents the poet's attempt to motivate doing something himself when there is no hope at all. When the poet writes this poem, he has already lost one of his legs. So, in such a situation of mental and physical suffering, the poet tries to lift up his courage. First stanza, out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be, for my unconquerable soul. Explanation of first stanza. In the very beginning of the poem, the poet says that he wants to thank God. In fact, he admits that his life has no ray of hope. Rather, his future seems to be as dark as a pit. But then also, he is grateful to God for his unconquerable soul. He says that no pain can be able to curb his soul. Second stanza, in the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Explanation of second stanza. Eventually, he claims that whenever he fell into some difficulty, he always remained unbeatable. However, situations have tried to destroy him, he always fights back with courage. In fact, he agrees that sometimes difficulties have made him bold and suffer. But he never let himself to bow before them and cry out of fear. Third stanza, beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. Explanation of third stanza. In the third stanza, the poet says that horror has always remained hidden behind him, but it always finds him unafraid. Whenever danger or trouble has come in his life, he has faced it bravely. Fourth stanza, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Explanation of fourth stanza. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Finally, in the last stanza, Henley says that though the gate of life is narrow, he will definitely pass it with courage and enthusiasm. Moreover, he declares that he is the master of his fate, meaning his fortune. Also, he claims that he is the captain of his soul. Hence, this poem motivates the readers to understand the fact that nobody can control our lives. It only depends on us how we choose to live our lives. Henley ends his poem with a note that one should become the friend, philosopher, and guide of one's own soul.